Welcome back to Wheel Reverend. When you sit on the 2026 Royal Enfield Himalayan 450, it immediately feels natural, as if it's built around the rider, not just for one specific purpose but for every road ahead. The seat height strikes a sweet balance, tall enough to give commanding visibility yet still manageable for most riders. The handlebars are wide and perfectly positioned, making control effortless when standing up on trails or cruising through traffic. The weight distribution feels deliberate, it's balanced, not intimidating. Even when you lean into corners on tarmac, there's a surprising level of confidence. Fire it up, and that 452cc single gives off a deep, confident thump, not too loud, not too subdued. It's refined yet retains that unmistakable Royal Enfield heartbeat. The new liquid-cooled engine is a major leap forward. Acceleration is linear, power delivery is smooth, and the bike feels eager all the way to higher revs, something the earlier Himalayan didn't quite manage. The throttle response, thanks to the ride-by-wire system, is crisp and predictable. It's the kind of tuning that makes you want to twist the wrist just a little more every time. Take it onto the highway, and it cruises comfortably around 110 km/h without strain. The engine hums along happily, with minimal vibration thanks to the balance shaft. You can genuinely do all-day rides without fatigue. The 6-speed gearbox is a welcome addition, a smooth, positive shifts and a slipper clutch that keeps everything composed even on aggressive downshifts. At this price point, those refinements are impressive. Off the highway, things get even better. The long travel suspension and 21-inch front wheel glide over broken patches and rough trails. You can feel how the chassis was designed to take a beating. Standing up on the pegs feels natural, and the feedback through the bars inspires confidence. The traction control system, available in some trims, helps manage torque delivery on slippery surfaces. For serious adventurers, that's a big plus. It's rugged, yet it doesn't punish you for exploring. Now let's talk about design details. The 2026 Himalayan looks tougher, sharper and more mature than ever. The headlamp setup has a circular LED unit that blends classic looks with modern function. The new TFT screen, dubbed the Tripper Dash, supports navigation, smartphone connectivity, and even adjustable ride modes. The display is clean, readable under sunlight, and adds to the modern appeal without overcomplicating things. There's a clear sense that Royal Enfield wanted this bike to be both timeless and forward-thinking. Build quality has taken a solid step forward too. From the welds on the frame to the paint finish and switchgear feel, there's a refinement we didn't always associate with Enfields of the past. Everything feels more premium, and it's clear the company has been listening to rider feedback. The mirrors are functional, visibility is excellent, and the footpegs come with removable rubber inserts and other thoughtful adventure-focused detail. The bike's LED lighting all around ensures better visibility on night rides, while the windscreen is adjustable for height, a small feature that makes a big difference on long days in the saddle. The luggage mounting points are robust, and Royal Enfield already offers factory accessories like panniers, crash bars, and touring seats. You can essentially spec the Himalayan 450 into a full-blown expedition rig straight from the showroom. One thing that stands out on long rides is how composed the suspension feels over variable terrain. Whether it's potholes, rocky patches, or smooth tarmac, the damping feels consistent. You don't get that harsh feedback typical in mid-segment adventure bikes. The brakes, with a 320mm front disc and 270mm rear disc, offer good stopping power and modulation. Dual-channel ABS is standard, and you can even switch off the rear ABS for true off-road riding, a nod to serious adventurers. And let's not forget the sound. That distinctive Enfield growl still lives in the Himalayan 450, but with more polish. It's deeper, smoother, and builds with a satisfying note as you climb through the revs. It's the kind of sound that reminds you this bike has character, not just performance. In real-world riding, the Himalayan 450 is incredibly versatile. You can ride it to work through city traffic, take it out for weekend touring, or even load it up for a cross-country journey. It's not about raw power or top speed, it's about endurance, accessibility, and that feeling of endless possibility. That's the Himalayan's identity, and Royal Enfield has refined it beautifully. Let's be honest, this bike isn't about competing with premium adventure monsters like the GS 850s or Tigers. It's about delivering adventure to more people. It's approachable, reliable, and affordable. The maintenance costs are low. The service network is vast, and spares are accessible almost anywhere you ride. That's something even big names can't always promise. At around a superscript 13.05 Lock to a superscript 13.19 Lock X showroom, the Himalayan 450 represents one of the best value adventure bikes on the market today. It's not just the price, it's what you get for it: a strong new engine, updated tech, better comfort, and the same go-anywhere DNA that made the original Himalayan iconic. As a rider, you get that intangible bond with the machine, the sense that it's ready when you are. You don't have to think twice before taking a detour onto a dirt road. It's dependable, forgiving, and alive. For many riders, that's what makes it special. So, after spending time with the 2026 Royal Enfield Himalayan 450, I can confidently say it's more than just an upgrade. It's a complete evolution. It's the motorcycle that bridges the gap between everyday commuting and pure adventure. Whether you're a seasoned rider planning Himalayan passes or a beginner dreaming of your first big ride, this bike fits right in. That's all from this review. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the new Himalayan 450, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Tell me what you think. Does this evolution keep the true spirit of the Himalayan alive, or is it now in a class of its own? Either way, it's clear Royal Enfield is serious about building motorcycles that make you want to ride more, explore further, and chase every horizon. Until next time, this is Wheel Reverend A signing off. Ride free, and keep your wheels rolling.